Hey guys, hope you're all well. So today's video is going to be how to ace your exams in university, especially the CS exams. So guys, the first thing we have to understand is me as a person or you as a person, what exactly are we good at? So for example, I consider myself to have good memory. Good memory meaning that I've trained my mind to be able to remember things very quickly, and I'm able to remember like long things very quickly. So for example, what I would do is before an exam, I would think, okay, let me use my memory to my advantage. What I would do is, if we had an exam in university, the first thing I would do is I would try and memorize the lecture slides. I would try and memorize the lecture slides to the point that I understand everything. Not that I know every single word of by heart. No, that's not going to help me in any way. To the point that I understand all the information, so that I'm able to answer it in an exam. After learning all the lecture slides, what I would do is, let's say for example we had an exam. The exam that we had, which is sort of referred to in the title of this video, I had an exam in our second year of university, and the exam was on programming, which I was not so bad at. So what we did was, I used to sit with my friends and I tried learning everything off by heart, all 11 lectures off by heart. I got to a point where I was kind of relative with all the information. After that, what I said was, okay, let's now go through all of these exam papers one by one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice. So when I started practicing, I was getting 2 out of 5 on each question, 3 out of 5 on each question, and then I got to a point where I was getting 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5. Then I realized, okay, I'm doing okay now, I don't have to worry about myself. Point is that first I understood what I have, and then I used it to my advantage, and then I added effort with consistency, which is a foolproof method. Why I do that is because when I was in college, I made a major mistake. So in my first year of college, I was studying law in AS law, and I thought, yeah, my law exam is going to be very easy for me because I'm very good at memorizing things. So what I did was, before the exam, I literally spoke the entire syllabus A to Z to my teacher. And guys, you can probably guess what happened. I got C in the exam. The lecturer said to me, you got an A and A star. Sorry, the teacher said to me, you got an A star, whatever. I got C. I was very, very upset about the C grade because I was thinking, okay, how could I have done better? What mistake did I make that made me fail? That made me get a C, sorry. One thing, then I realized that I didn't actually practice any exam papers. I memorized everything. I was able to speak the entire syllabus, any question, anything to do with the law, any case study, I knew it off by heart. But I wasn't able to practice. So in the exam, I was knocked sideways. I had no idea what I was doing. Fast forward to university, this is the reason why I made sure that I didn't repeat them same mistakes. I memorized everything, and plus after that I practiced everything. But then when I say memorize everything, I don't mean looking at everything and just memorizing everything in my mind. The first thing you do is look at the information. After looking at it, you build a relativity with it. Then what you do is you understand the information. Then what you do is you write notes on it, notes to relate things to one another. So for example, if I'm learning programming, what I'll do is I'll find out what is the language, what are the benefits of it, what are the advantages and disadvantages of it, to bring some sort of relativity between my mind and the programming language. And then obviously I look at the lecture slides, and then obviously it's all a game of understanding and it's all a game of memorizing. And after that, what I would do is I would start practicing exam papers. When I practice exam papers, from there I would realize how strong or weak I am in that particular subject or in that particular topic, and then I would go and learn that topic again. That's my technique of passing my exam, and that's how I got 95% in that university exam. In that university exam, funnily enough, when I went into the exam and I saw the exam paper, firstly I was absolutely confident because I had gone through so many already. When I went into the exam, it was 2 hours. I took exactly 2 hours. I went through everything. I gave it my best shot. I gave it my best shot. When I left the exam hall, I left thinking I couldn't do any better. So whatever result I get now, I'm happy with. And I end up with 95 out of 100.